And when I have a sweet tooth, 90% of the time I want something chocolatey. And I really prefer to eat something that I've made myself so I know exactly how much sugar is in there as well as all the other ingredients. So let's get started and I'll show you the recipe. For this recipe, you'll need flour, sugar, butter, 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks, and chocolate. And I've used both of these types of chocolate, one from Ghirardelli that's for baking, it's 60% cacao. And then the Trader Joe's is a chocolate bar, and that's got 72% cacao. Start with 2 eggs. And the eggs should be room temperature. And 2 egg yolks. Separate the egg into a separate dish, and I'll save these egg whites for an omelet or another recipe. Try not to break the yolk. There we go. I'll add a 1/4 cup of sugar. At this point, you would add a pinch of salt. Since I'm using salted butter, I'm omitting the salt. And now I'll use my hand mixer, and I'll mix this until the eggs and the sugar are nice and fluffy. You want to mix them until the eggs have gotten light yellow. I hope the camera can pick that up. And they're pretty thickened, I would say, and frothy. The recipe calls for 6 ounces of chocolate, so I'll use my scale and weigh out exactly 6 ounces. And here's 6 ounces of the chocolate. And I'll break up the chocolate into smaller pieces and add it right to my butter. I'll put the butter and the chocolate in the microwave. I'll start out about 30 seconds and then check on it. And it's starting to melt, so I'll stir. And I'll put it back in the microwave for about 15 seconds and see how it looks and give it another stir. And after stirring, all the chocolate's melted into the butter. Now add the egg sugar mixture right into your chocolate mixture. And use your spatula to get all the eggs out. Now add 2 tablespoons of flour. And combine. On this step, you don't want to use your electric mixer. You just want to mix it until it's nicely combined by hand. This recipe makes 4 servings, so here's 4 6-ounce each ramekins, and I'll just spray them with some pan baking spray. And I'll line the bottom of each of my ramekins with some parchment paper. And I have my parchment paper, and you notice it kind of curls up at the edge, so I always like to flip that curl edge down so it lies nice and flat. Just trace the bottom with a pencil. Try to go all the way around. Not the neatest job, but it does the trick, and I'll continue that with the other 3. And place your parchment right in the bottom. And fill the ramekins. Try to do it evenly. Probably my arm's right in the way. And then I have a 13 by 9 baking dish, and I'll just put my ramekins in the baking dish. And this is just for ease of putting them in and out of the oven. Okay, fresh out of the oven, let it sit for 1 minute and run a knife around the edge. And take your serving plate and place it right on top and flip over, being very careful you don't burn yourself. That's why I always put it onto a pot holder. And then I like to let it set for just 30 seconds or so before I pull the ramekin off. And using your pot holder again, remove the ramekin and carefully remove the parchment paper and cut into your cake. And you can see the lava flow. And serve it with some vanilla ice cream. And you have a beautiful dessert. There you have it, chocolate lava cake, a wonderful dessert and a perfect cure for a sweet tooth. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.